Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He hasn't...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the...
Turning it on! Into the house! Touchdown, North Dakota State!
And how about they change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
He breaks a tackle. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Can they catch him? Touchdown, North Dakota State. Stealing a score on special teams. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Pulls it in. It's Bush. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Udo. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Dangerous screen into traffic. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Making side adjustments here. Smith wants to throw. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
Definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. of the period will be a second down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Fires left. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Here comes the option. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up fourth down.
And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man. He's loose. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch passing could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Pucks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for a push on fourth down. There's some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Motion from the back. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Smith dropping to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that is incomplete.
It really doesn't matter how big a boy you are. You can be huge out there at wide receiver like that guy is. If you don't set your feet first, you're not going to be accurate with the throw. You can't make sure you give that wide receiver a chance to win a jump ball if you don't get those feet set first.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to run, it's Scott. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football with a Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And they get him down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Great job by the back on the option.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Holman. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's the heat. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. From the gun, looking for a man. That's caught. It's Bush. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time he's got him, and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Got enough for the first. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. He is so frustrated with his defense right now. They've given up over 80 yards on the ground in that rushing attack. Known for their run game defense, they have got to be more stout at the line of scrimmage. The good news, they are running the ball well. The line of scrimmage has been dominant. He said, we've got to keep it going on offense and tighten things up defensively if we want to stay in this game. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. Smith wants to throw. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The offense set for a first down play. Running into the open space. Might have a chance. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Makes the catch. And it's caught, but he's stopped short, and you have to get the route past the marker on 4th down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? got it behind the line. It's Heath. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Smith dropping to pass. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be calling a hot route. The run inside. It's Scott. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the ground. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the air on 2nd down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the option. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fighting off the defender. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. With the catch, it's Heath. Makes a grab and room to run. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wants to change this route. Smith wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. He's got it down the left. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught by Williams on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Udo. There's a crease. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wideout. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Runs through a tackle. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. On the run, it's Scott. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Floats it out in space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. On the option. Find it. Could be an alley. And he scores! Touchdown, North Dakota State! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense, they know who their playmaker is, and they're going to continue to feature. How about the wide receiver? That's 2 rushing touchdowns on the day, running the option, use him as the pitch. Any way I can get him the football, apparently it equals really good things for this offense.
Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. On target over the middle. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him, takes a hit as he fires. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The run inside. It's Scott. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field